Welcome to NEXTGames Geas Fete series. This one covering Escha Ru'Aun Tier 1 Caturae NMs. In this video, I'll give a brief overview of what to expect from these NMs in Ruan, and then show you battle examples of all 6 of them and what it takes to defeat each one. We'll do all of this, as usual, on the ninja job with the warrior sub-job. Now, this series will cover how to defeat all of the Escha NMs on your way to an ionic weapon. Now, Ninja can solo all but roughly 10 of these, and I will show how to solo all but those 10, and then we'll finish this series with showing you strategies for beating the most challenging NMs, normally involving a summoner strategy. Now, the NMs in Ruan are far more challenging than those in Zeta, so we will have a bit more to go over for these. Now, I'm going to go ahead and give an overview of what to expect from these NMs in the video first, and then show you the battle examples with tips in the lower right like usual. Now, these NMs drop accessories and abjurations that can be used to turn into armor. Today we'll be going over the 6 T1 Caturae NMs. These NMs' most challenging mechanic is the Tembia Gambit move that all of them will have access to. Now, once this is used, they will put up a shield that must have a specific type of damage done to it to break through the shield and allow further damage to continue on the NM. If you cannot break that shield, your fight is pretty much over and you're going to run out of time. Now, the types of damage that can be the trigger are piercing damage, slashing, blunt, hand-to-hand, ranged, and magic damage. Now, due to this mechanic, the trust selection is extremely important for these NMs. I have selected Joachim for marches, as well as his ranged damage, Arcelia for haste and magic damage, Semilafina for range damage, Matt for hand-to-hand damage, and Millie Alipu for blunt damage and cures. Now note, the trusts are designed to tip you off to the weakness of the shield quickly. You always have the option to then swap to the weapon type that is actually doing damage to the shield so that you can more quickly bring it down. You can also, of course, just simply leave the weapon you have equipped and let the trust take it down as well. The option is up to you. You also don't have to use these exact trusts. There are lots of trusts that can fill these roles. You just want to make sure that you have all of the different damage types covered with the trust that you do select. Now, in addition to the Gambit move, each NM has some unique characteristics that you will want to watch for. In the case of Bia, they have access to Pons Penumbra, which can set all of your ability timers to the maximum. Khan opens with Sumat, which is a Conal Doom and Terror ability, so you must fight this entire NM with your back turned, and then turning towards him for a brief moment only to get rounds of damage in or to weapon skill. The trust will do a good amount of your damage on this run. Now, Kuhn also has access to Pons Penumbra, but in addition will put up Gambit right at the start of the fight, and that Gambit aura on the NM will grant a Doom effect on everyone in range, so you want to use Savior's Tonic in order to make sure that you negate that Doom effect. Note that some of your trust are probably going to die still though, so just try and use their clues in regards to what damage you need to use in order to bring that shield down. The next NM we're going to talk about is Ma, and Ma has access to Unchivalrous Stab, which is max hit point and MP down, as well as TP down and stat down, so it can be pretty detrimental and put a slowdown to your fight. Otherwise though, Ma is not that difficult. Met has access to False Promises, which can charm you and put an end to everything, so make sure you use Charm Buffer to avoid that. Ruia has access to Beleaguerment, which is an AoE zombie, gravity, slow, and dia move, which is his way to slow you down. Otherwise though, Ruia is not very difficult. Make sure you have multiple weapon types ready, and if it helps, build TP before each one of these NMs. They do not have much hit points, and skill chains do excellent damage on them, so get those in while you can. Okay, let's see how these go, everyone. And that concludes the first Ruan Geas Fete NM video. Next week, we'll be covering the remaining 6 Tier 1 NMs. I hope you found that helpful. Thanks for watching, everyone. Stay safe and stay healthy.